Hey, my beautiful Aquariuses. So I will apologise first if you hear me saying ow, because my silly cat Zeus, as you all know, is a monster-sized cat for some reason, even though he was the runt of the litter. And he's very naughty. And because he hasn't seen me for a couple of weeks, he keeps attacking me and he just wants to be at the side of me all the time. Just keeps biting me and stuff. Wants my attention. So I apologise that I've not been around. It's been horrendous. A few weeks ago, I got the virus. If you don't know what it is, I hope to God you never find out what it is. It was absolutely disgusting. It was awful. I know a lot of people in my local area that had it at the same time or just after, and there is no words. Seriously, there is no words for that virus. Ugh. Um, then I got better after about 8 days, I think it were. I had 48 hours, and then my son was rushed into hospital, into resus, fighting for his life. He has bad lungs. He's had bad lungs since he was 8 weeks old. He's 18 now. They've changed all his medications. He is back home with me now. That was an horrendous few days. I'm kind of still processing it. We're only like, I think we're on the third day at home. I think we're nearly in 72 hours now. So I'm kind of processing that. Trying to put myself into work. So yeah, if I am a bit lapsy days there is a lot going on in my noggin at the moment. But we're here and we're getting started. So I am back. Oh, and plus, all the internet in my town has been wiped out because of a drunk driver taking the full green box out. I have internet at the moment. It keeps going off and on. I've just had a notification that it will be going off again soon because they've got to replace the full box. Literally, the full everything underneath came up with it, and some poor person's house. They've gone through some poor person's house as well. So I really hope they're doing well. So yeah, it's been eventful. So we're going to start off with your reading, Aquarius. We're going to get you an affirmation. We've got only look back to see how far you've come. Only look back to see how far you've come. Aquarius, just off the bat of that, I feel like you've made a giant leap. You've done something. And maybe you're feeling, am I going to regret this? Or, yeah, I know it's the right thing for me. But, there's still them emotions or feelings, that type of thing. But I feel like you've done something really good for yourself. So I'm going to get a numerology number for you. I hope I've not just gone really dark. Because, let me turn my... Oh, that's a bit bright, isn't it? My camera keeps changing. So, let's get you a numerology for my Aquariuses. We've got the magic number 22. Intuition. I feel like you've been guided by your intuition. I feel like you can seriously trust your intuition at the moment. You may be starting to be stalked by the numbers 22, 222, 22, 22. Always check, especially what decisions you're making at that time. But your intuition is like the main verbal, see, my words keep going. I think I've got a lot going on in my mind at the moment. So I do apologise. But yeah, you expect trust in that intuition. And I feel like you have trusted your intuition. And that's why they're saying only look back to see how far you've actually come. Oh, am I blurred? No. Or is it my eyes? What's going on? I don't know. So I'm using my empowerment deck for the actual reading. I do feel like I look a bit blurred. Wait a second. Hopefully that's a bit better. Right, empowerment deck for my Aquariuses. So we've got fertility. So children could be part of the issue, but it's also, you like kind of sowing seeds in fertile ground now, Aquarius. I feel like you've kind of, I'm going to say, deacidified the soil. So maybe the soil was too acidic where you were trying to plant them. And you're realising now, it's like where I sow my seeds, I'm going to be reaping what I sow from that. It's, you're sowing the seeds. What's crossing that energy is connection. You could have come away from a connection, but I also feel like the challenge, the crossing energy, is to connect with your intuition. It's to connect with yourself. Because I drew this card when I was connecting to my higher self. I wanted to be this person who had the confidence to stand out, to do readings online. Oh my God, if you go back and watch my first readings on YouTube, they're horrendous. The way I look, the way I'm delivering them. I had no confidence at all. But I stayed with it, and now I just don't care, you know. And I feel like that is a massive energy of like just not caring anymore. I'm just going to do what's right for me. Why is it coming around now? Because of the heart. I feel like you're making decisions from your own heart that'll do well for you. You know, it's all about the heart energy, and dropping into that 0 point energy of the heart. That is where we manifest from. You know, and if you can drop into your heart and know and truly believe that the decisions that you're making, whether they're other people or whether they affect other people, we come here on our own, we go out on our own. And that is a massive lesson that I have learned in the last 12 months, believe me. You know, it's nice that we can share. I do have soul tribe. I have the most beautifulest friends with the most beautifulest energy. But I know at the end of the day, when I leave, I'm leaving on my own. You know, and it is that you've got to take care of you. You've got to put yourself first, and your intuition is even saying that to you. You've got to follow your heart, Aquarius. Yeah, in the past, we've got the root chakra. It did come in reverse. In the past, you have been through energies where you didn't feel safe, you didn't feel secure, you didn't even know where you belonged. You know, it's that, where do I belong? I don't, my root doesn't feel grounded. I don't feel grounded. Your intuition is leading you away from that. Yeah, you've done something, or you are on the way to freeing yourself from that situation. And that is where this comes in. Only look back to see how far you've come, because you've freed yourself, or you are in the midst of freeing yourself from something that was seriously toxic, you know. So yes, she's broken the shackles, but she's still carrying the chains. Do you know what I mean? But each time you put self-love into it, each time you do something for yourself, one more of them links is going to come off. Each time you are freeing yourself. I'm proud of you, Aquarius. If this is your reading, I am proud of you. You've done so, because going forward, we've got peace and contentment, a happy home life. Some of you may have even had to leave a home, leave a town, leave a job, you know, leave some kind of stability in order to go and find something better, something less toxic, something more positive for yourself. And going forward, you're most definitely getting that. You're getting that peace and contentment, especially if it does involve like children. We're watching children play. Happy parent, happy child, you know, that type of energy. I feel like it is revolving around the home, but you're the center of that environment. You're the center of that. So we put our heart into it. Your intuition is guiding you so well, Aquarius. Your power in this situation is the need for balance. And we do need balance. We need balance of, so you've got, if you think of a scale and you've got love in one hand and you've got fear in the other, in love, there's only love. In fear, you've got anger, you've got resentment, you've got pain, you've got, you know, it's unbalanced, and we need to balance that. There may be a need to balance finances. There may be a need to emotionally still let go of what we've been holding on to, the past, you know, in order for you to lead that life of like peace and contentment. You know, Libra energy there. If you may have Libra in your chart, I feel like this is more all about you. The outside influence to this reading. What's it influencing? 2 minutes, sorry. Zeus, why do you have to lie on my cards? Outside influence. The crown chakra. It's to listen. It's to unblock the crown chakra and go with your intuition. It's like you are channeling energies, you know. If you've just got up and thought, you know what, I am getting out of this situation, you have been listening to your crown chakra. You've been listening to your intuition. You are unblocking your chakras. Your root chakra was so blocked in the past, it's like, to hell with this. I'm not putting up with it anymore. I feel like that's what it is. You ain't putting up with it anymore. And if that means walking, you're walking, because you're going towards healing hands. There's a lot of healing. So you're still in the midst of it all. There's still healing from the past that needs to be done. But I want to say congratulations, you know. Yeah, you need rest right now, Aquarius. This is all bricks and mortar. Sometimes we've got to stop trying to rebuild things. We've got to just push it aside, get the bulldozer in, push it aside, and rest while we wait for something more natural to grow. So yeah, it may feel the past is in ruins, and that's okay. It can stay in the ruins. It's time to build the new. I love this reading. I really do. So if this is your reading, I send you lots and lots and lots of love.